Magnification is a big deal. For instance, without it, we wouldn't know half of what we know about the universe, or even how our own bodies work. But it's far from just space and human research that magnification can be applied to. In fact, we put very little thought into everyday items that are truly fascinating up close. Well, here are 5 things that you wouldn't believe the look of when magnified hundreds or thousands of times, and it may just change the way you look at them. As always, sit back and enjoy. Cigarette rolling paper. When you look at a cigarette, most people do not think too deeply about what the paper is made of. But when you dig a little deeper, there is actually a lot more to cigarette paper than meets the eye. It's made from plant fibres such as flax, hemp or rice straw, and has many added elements such as magnesium carbonate or titanium oxide to improve the colour of the ash produced, and to regulate burn rates. Other components added also include sodium potassium nitrate and potassium citrate. All of this results in a pretty impressive image once magnified 22 million times. The blue is the additives that regulate the burn, which makes it all look like a little planet. So next time you have a cigarette, take some consideration into what is inside the paper, let alone the tobacco. Human eyelash. Human eyelashes have a crucial role. They protect the eyes from day-to-day dust and debris, and much like a cat's whiskers, have a sensitivity to foreign objects such as insects, causing them to instinctively close if things get too close. But having said that, they are an area of the body that can become infested with the parasitic crab louse, and more disturbingly, the hair follicle can be home to the Demodex mite. So when an eyelash is magnified, these tiny bugs can be seen. It's thought a single hair follicle can support a family of 25 Demodex mites, who feed off oils and fluid around the hair follicle, and although they are harmless, you probably do not want to know that they are pretty common. House dust. House dust, the annoying grey fluff that seems to settle on everything, is made up of human skin cells, hair and other matter like plant pollen, textile fibres, animal and insect hair, and other environmental pollutants. It's pretty gross, but worst is living amongst all of this debris, which are microscopic arachnids who survive on human skin cells and are commonly known as dust mites. They and their feces cause trouble to millions who develop allergies as a result of them, and they can be hard to get rid of without making household changes. Take a look at magnified images of dust, including dust mites, and it's pretty insane to see up close. Just so you know, the colour has been added so the breakdown can be seen. Sand. Sand is a naturally occurring granular material that's composition and colour is determined by the area it is formed in, and it's been accumulated over millions of years, meaning it can reveal some very interesting historical information. It's typically made up of local rock sources, and may contain coral, shell fragments, granite, quartz, and tiny gemstones. However, we do not generally think of sand as being stunningly beautiful, and instead do not think much about it, although there is a lot more to sand than the naked eye can see, and when magnified hundreds of times, each grain reveals an incredibly unique shape and colour. Just take a look at these stunning photographs taken by Dr. Gary Greenberg using a high-definition 3D microscope. Magnified brain cells. Now this is a cool one. The brain is the most complex organ in the human body, and is made up of many cells that send messages to control our bodies by sending and receiving electrochemical signals to and from the nervous system. But can you imagine what these cells actually look like? Magnified, they reveal an intricate and mind-blowing picture. Just take a look at that. Not only is that responsible for your existence, but when compared to a computer-generated image of what scientists think the universe looks like, the similarity is just insane. Now maybe the universe doesn't look anything like that, or maybe there's a lot more to this similarity than we think. I hope you've enjoyed this top 5 short, and as always, I'll see you in the next video.